Welcome to BusinessToTheCore.com. I'm Corey Place. This is the third posting, but the second interview that I'm posting on my blog. And I kind of wanted to give a little bit of an intro to this interview because it's a little bit different than my last one. I'm interviewing a man named Clint Robertson, who is the owner of CR Doors, which is a company that I've worked for almost 7 years. And the reason I chose to do so was because it was great when I started working and the economy was great and business was booming and we were doing more than we could really handle. And for the past couple of years, since the economy's been kind of struggling and sluggish, we've been able to stay in business and actually keep busy and employ people, get new people on and stuff like that. So I think that's a feat in itself, even though we're not the biggest company in Utah, but in itself that says something good. So next you're going to see the interview with me and Clint Robertson. Enjoy. Thank you. Welcome to BusinessToTheCore.com. I'm here with Clint Robertson, the owner of CR Doors, and I just wanted to talk to him a little bit about his company and some of the media things that he's used to grow his business and grow his clientele. So the first question is, I just want to know a little bit of the background of your company, why you started it, what we do, and basically stuff like that.
Well, I've always been in woodworking of a level or two. Started with simple things like dog houses and sheds and playhouses, but a friend of mine wanted to start maybe doing some doors, and along with doors come molding. So it was a really small shop, and we started really small, on a small level. Our sales were maybe only $2,000 a month. But with the crazy demand that we used to have here for doors, molding, and the construction industry had the demand they had, we grew. And I dare say it was maybe only 8 years later our sales were over $700,000 a month.
That's good. So what like avenues in the media have you used to spread the word about your company, and which of them have worked and which of them haven't worked for you?
Word of mouth by far is the best. We tried billboards. We tried an infomercial for $12,000 with not one sale we could identify came from that. We've tried newspaper, didn't have much luck with it. We tried the mailers. I feel it paid for itself, but I don't know that it did much more than that. One of the best things I think we've done is we had a supplier pay half on our shirts. These are the shirts we make right here. How's that? And we've probably given away over 10,000 shirts that say CR Doors, and that's really been a plus. But I ask my customers when they come through, how did you hear about us? And they 9 out of 10 times say a friend or a neighbor or family told them about us.
So basically, like in the construction world, it's a tight-knit community, and everyone you kind of build off of prior jobs and stuff like that. So giving a quality product is a lot of where your business comes from.
And I really try to make sure every customer leaves happy. They tell people about us.
Okay. And then with the economy issue, I know it's been up and down. Obviously, but business and construction has been one of the fields that have been hit the hardest. So with your company, how has it how has it changed your business for good and also for bad and also for good?
Oh, without a doubt, we've struggled a little bit with the economy, and some changes we've made was we offer more product, a wider variety of product. We started shed business again, and we do dog houses again, and we've started a lot of wholesale, which we didn't do so much of before. A lot of the stuff now goes out of state, where before it was all within probably a 50-mile radius.
So what would you think about, like, businesses being weeded out? Do you think you're using that to your advantage by kind of saturating more of the market, or?
Well, there's advantages to being a small guy. We can have a lower overhead than the bigger companies, but there are days I worry about us being weeded out as a small business. We've watched our overhead. You've got to watch your labor costs and hold people accountable for their time that they work.
Okay. And then the last question I have for you is just if you were to give some advice to a young entrepreneur who's going to start his own business and maybe not necessarily in the construction field or building doors, but what would that one advice be that maybe you wished you knew before you started this business?
It was a day late, but I really liked Dave Ramsey's advice on don't borrow money, and that's hard to do, but don't borrow money and don't extend too much credit or credit at all to your customers. There's several companies that work on a cash-only basis, COD, immediate payment. And where we got into a little bit of trouble was we allowed contractors to have their 30 days, which ended up being 60 days and 90 days, and then they ended up with financial problems and we never saw the money. So my advice would be try not to go into debt and collect money on the job.
On the job. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for sitting down with me. And once again, this is Clint Robertson of CR Doors. They're located in Springville, Utah. And my name is Corey Place, and this is businesstothecore.com. Thank you.